to be a spy until...
We got a burn notice on you. You're blacklisted.
When you're burned, you've got nothing. No cash, no credit, no job history. You're stuck in whatever city they decide to dump you in.
Miami.
You do whatever work comes your way. You rely on anyone who's still talking to you. A trigger-happy girlfriend.
Shoot them.
An old friend who used to inform on you to the FBI.
You know, spies. Bunch of bitchy little girls.
Family, too.
Hey, is that your mom again?
If you're desperate.
Someone needs your help, Michael.
And a down-and-out spy you met along the way.
That's how we do it, people.
Bottom line, as long as you're burned, you're not going anywhere. I'm gonna get you out. We got a lead. If I get Anson, would that be enough to get Fiona out of jail?
Sister, I can be done with you right now.
Maybe you should just go ahead and pull that trigger. You can just add me to that list of bodies you're gonna drop it for
Shut up! I said shut up! I work for Anson because if I don't, my brother dies.
Rebecca, listen to me. You hate Anson. You hate him at least as much as we do. I saw it in your eyes. Help us take Anson down. We'll keep your brother safe.
Sorry, Sam. It's too late.
I know what it's like to save someone close to you by selling your soul a piece at a time. But there's only one way to finish this for good. We have to take him down together.
There's nothing you can do.
You're wrong. There's nothing I won't do. In many ways, being a spy is just like any other job. You get a paycheck, go to meetings, return phone calls, and if your supervisor invites you to a fancy lunch without telling you why, it's either very good news or very bad. You're 30 seconds late. My training officer would have booted you out of the agency for that.
Tell you what, I'll make it up to you. Drinks are on me.
Why don't you tell me why I'm here?
I forgot how much fun you are. There is news on your whole get Fiona out of jail project.
Why do I get the feeling there's a but at the end of this?
There always is, isn't there? The CIA would like her to prove that she is a friend of the agency before they're willing to talk terms of a deal.
A friend of the agency.
Relax, Michael. They just want her arms supplier.
That wasn't what we talked about, Card.
Well, the consensus was that your pennies would be in a bunch over this. That's why I'm here to see you personally. That's why I'm buying you $18 drinks, and that's why I can tell you this. I can still make this happen. But I need you and her to play ball, and I need you to help convince her.
Do I have a choice?
Not really. Not if you ever want to see your girlfriend again without a pane of glass between the two of you.
Well, I guess then I'm in. Sam, there are chairs inside, you know, where it's not 100 degrees.
Yeah, I'm giving Rebecca some space. I'm kind of terrified of that look in her eyes when things aren't going her way.
Still haven't found a brother?
Yeah, I'm all buddied out, Mike. I mean, FBI, NSA, Interpol, the whereabouts of Mr. Trent Lang are a mystery to us all.
Is she still keeping everything close to the vest?
Yeah, she won't say anything about where he disappeared from or what spooked him, so for all I know, the guy wandered into the wrong section of Bed Bath & Beyond.
All right, I'll go talk to her.
Yeah, good luck with that, brother.
Rebecca, we need to talk about your brother.
You can't find him, can you? I seem to remember sparing your life so you could.
You haven't given us much to go on.
I already told Sam I'm not letting you gamble with my brother's life. This thing with Trent is delicate.
And I'm telling you that I specialize in delicate situations. Try me.
Fine. Let's just say there are some very dangerous people after Trent. Anson found out where Trent is hiding, and he said that if I don't do his bidding, he'll tell these people where Trent is.
Finding your brother might not be the only answer. These very dangerous people might be a good start. I'm asking you to trust me.
How can I do that? How do I know you'll keep your promise?
Until he met me, Anson Fullerton was running an international conspiracy with hundreds of operatives and billions of dollars. And then I swore to take him down. Now he's off hiding in some spider hole under an assumed name, and you're all he has left. So you go ask him if I keep my promises.
Last time I saw my brother was in that club.
He liked to dance, he tended bar. I need a little more here.
Trent was hired to do payroll. A few months in, he figured out it was just a front for a criminal syndicate.
He tipped off the cops and slipped town.
Yeah, the police busted the boss for racketeering. That's Wes Foster. It was his dad who went to prison. So Wes took over the family business, and he's picked up a new hobby, which is hunting my brother. He's been offering rewards, bribing cops. Son of a bitch is obsessed. Well, you've seen him. Still not hearing any brilliant solutions.
One step at a time. First, I need to figure out a way in.
Good luck. Wes's organization is huge, but since the bust, it's family only.
There's always a way in. You just have to know your target.
Are you sure you're sure, Mike? I mean, Rebecca...
She needs our help. Her brother didn't do anything wrong. We're doing this.
I don't know, Mike. You got 3 states worth of gang members here. I mean, you can't get them all busted. Maybe the old torch and pitchfork routine would work, huh? You know, round up some villagers. Just brainstorming.
Forget the whole gang. This comes down to Wes. If we convince him it was someone else who got his father busted, Rebecca's brother is off the hook. I just need an approach.
Okay, well, check this out. Wes's dad, Hank, died in prison 6 months ago of a heart attack. But his old cellie, he's in a work release program in Tallahassee.
He'd be a walking encyclopedia on Wes's dad. We get some background info. I could approach Wes as Hank's prison buddy. You're fine making the trip up to Tallahassee?
You'll have backup. You haven't lived till you've spent a midsummer road trip with Nate Weston.
Me and Nate versus the ex-con, seriously?
Time's tight. I need to stay here and make the approach as soon as we've got some info.
Hey, if you want, you can babysit Rebecca. I'll go with Nate.
No. Thank you. Bring on the ex-con.
Unlike criminals, spies are trained to work with their captors to negotiate their own release. In most cases, it simply requires staying calm, relaxed, and being as helpful as possible. Of course, it's a lot more difficult when the person standing across from you is someone you hate.
I realize that working with us is more akin to a shotgun wedding than a romantic courtship, but you have done it before.
Well, that was for Michael, not you.
I get it. You're not joining my fan club anytime soon. It's sad, but I've come to terms with it. Listen to me carefully, please. The deal that Michael Weston's been offered has a solid shot to get you out of here. I'm just trying to help.
Last time you helped me, you pulled Michael out of Ireland without so much as a goodbye.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we go ahead and focus on the present? Okay. Peruse that.
You want my help bringing down Grayson Miller.
Putting him out of business would make certain Middle Eastern allies happy, which would make the agency happy, which could make you very happy. It's just a great, big circle of bliss. Do you love it?
What does Michael say about all this?
Well, I'll be honest with you, at first he wasn't thrilled with this proposition, but he realizes that this deal is your ticket home. And that's where he wants you. Home.
Fine. I'll do it. I need to make arrangements to reach Grayson.
Let's get into it then.
I need you to call Michael's mother and tell her to bring the picture frame that I gave her last year.
The photo frame. I don't want to know, do I? Cut.
Next time we drive 500 miles to interrogate some dead guy's ex-cellmate, we're taking my car. I mean, these seats are as hard as a park bench.
This is a high-performance machine, Nate, okay? Could your car have got us here in less than 6 hours? I don't think so.
At least I wouldn't have to listen to 5 hours of Queen.
Now you can dog my playlist.
Wait, Shirley.
If by Shirley you mean angelic, then I agree with you. Wait a minute. Look who's here. Here we go. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Whatever you're selling, I don't want it.
You Butch McCall? How you doing, Ben Wexler? This is my associate, Sam Baumer, with the National Institute of Prisoner Psychology. We're going around conducting interviews with former inmates. We just need about...
Not interested. Now get lost.
Mr. McCall, you should know that anyone who participates in the study will receive...
$500, sir. And that's in your pocket cash.
$500. So now all you got to do is answer some questions about your old cellmate. I believe his name is Hank Foster.
You have me confused with somebody who gives a damn. Now get lost.
Okay, no, that's good. Okay, that's... Someone's got their first lesson in cattle prod safety. 2 hands, dude. 2 hands. 2 hands. How you feeling, Butch? So tingles a little bit, right?
Who the hell are you people?
That's a good question. I guess technically we are researchers, right? We're just not from the National Institute of whatever the hell I said. That was a lie. We just have a few questions about your old cellmate.
Anyone who's been in the joint, no, you don't snitch about anything to anyone.
Right. What happens in Union Correctional stays in Union Correctional. Look, man, we're not the cops. We just want to know a little more about Hank, okay? His likes, his dislikes, his habits, his thoughts on global warming.
And what if I decide to tell you to kiss my ass? Then what? Just remember, you're protecting a dead guy. I mean, is it really worth it? You still offering the 500? Well, that depends on how helpful you're feeling.
He said the prison gangs left him alone after that.
So, Hank's cell is at this end.
He used to play backgammon with the dudes from his cell block. These tables right here.
The laundry room is over here at this end. That's where Hank had his heart attack.
Great. Anything else?
Nope. I think that pretty much brings Skype story time to an end.
All right, you should pack up and get out of there as fast as you can.
Will do. Hey, Mike. He said Hank was one tough bastard, so I doubt his son's gonna be a pushover. You sure you got enough info to sell your cover?
I'll make it work.
Selling a cover as a former convict is about the little things. The habits you learn in prison. Things like wearing shoes without laces, refusing to make direct eye contact, and asking permission before doing even the most basic task.
Sorry, I was hoping to speak with Mr. Foster, if that's okay. I don't mean to intrude.
It's a little late for that.
The name's Freddie Kupfer. I was in your dad's backgammon club, you know, upstate. I was hoping that we could privately conversate.
We're already conversing privately. You just haven't said anything yet.
Fair enough. Your dad wanted me to give you a message when I got out. It's about how he got pinched.
Damn it, Wes. Don't let this guy ruin our meal. What, you running some sort of scam? Looking for a handout?
No scam. Nope. Although Hank did say that you might be able to slide me some startup cash, just like you did for your Uncle David when he got out. So that's supposed to be on the DL, sir.
Why don't you tell me what my dad said, and I'll decide what it's worth.
Your dad said, Wes needs to know he's chasing the wrong guy. It wasn't Trent that dropped the dime.
When making an approach, solid intelligence is often just a starting point.
Scam or not. Sure sounds like a fairy tale.
Gauging the different reactions of your target and those around him can help you fill in the blanks. While you may already know how a man feels about his dad.
Seriously, you're kicking me out? Hank said that you two were tight. Hank said that you were just like him.
Keeping your eyes open can also tell you about how that man's wife really felt about her father-in-law.
I'll tell you another thing he said. He said his champ would be all over this, though he didn't think the wife would let you off the leash. Let's go.
Rob. Hold on a second.
Are you serious, Wes? Get rid of this loser.
Let me handle it. You should watch your mouth.
These were Hank's words, not mine. I apologize.
Speak fast.
All right. There was this ex-DA, paper pusher, doing time with us. Some of the other guys worked him over pretty good. He let slip that the cops had a secret informant on you, someone you didn't even know about.
That's all you got. Sorry, that's not enough.
Wait, that's all I got? Who said that's all I got? He also said there was a file. A file in some warehouse in Overtown, I think, that should tell you who the snitch is.
And how do I get to see this file?
You could ask nicely, but I could also offer my services as a procurement specialist. A thief?
Yeah, I got it, thanks. Fine, you got a job. You earn your keep, the pay's pretty good. But if you're playing some game, I will bury your ass alive.
I'll tell you what, if I don't come through, I'll grab a shovel and help you dig.
Okay, how many of these have I had? Because it sounded like you just promised Wes you're going to bust into a police storage facility, and I know you're not brain damaged.
I had to offer him something. Wes needs proof, and he's not going to believe me unless he has to work for it.
Anson kills my brother if this isn't done delicately. Getting arrested is not an option.
Nobody's getting arrested. I just need you two to plant a file for Wes and me to find, and I will handle this delicately.
Okay, Mike, I can backdate some CIA payment invoices and fudge some operation status reports. Who we setting up?
Just say unnamed informant and point everything away from Trent. Let Wes spend the rest of his life tearing his team apart, trying to figure out who betrayed him.
There you have it. Go team.
Yeah, why don't you just promise him a walk on the moon while you're at it?
If that will prevent them from hunting your brother, it's on the table.
Don't get him started. I don't have any buddies at NASA.
This place is amazing. Bro, wow. I mean, it reminds me of that movie where the ex-con gets mistook for a rich guy, and there's a cowboy hat, and there's a monkey that... Oh, actually, I think that was a TV show.
I didn't see it.
It means you're doing good for yourself.
What can I say? My wife has good taste.
Seriously, you couldn't have met him at the nightclub?
Cut us some slack. Yeah.
Sorry, they're just...
Well, tell your guest not to touch anything else.
I have a friend who can fix this. He owns a machine shop.
Don't worry about it. Better if you stay out of her way for now. Come on. I didn't put all this up overnight. This is years of blood and sweat. You saying this is all for nothing?
It's the cops. That's how they do it. You're busy chasing this Trent guy, while the real informant gets to breathe easy.
Which would mean this is all lies.
Not lies. You know when we were in school, when you put your name on the smart kids test? I did. This stuff happened. It just wasn't Trent.
My dad knew about this. Why didn't he say anything? Well, why didn't he talk to our lawyers?
He was putting it all together, but then his heart stopped. Maybe he would have told you, but you didn't visit him the last few months he was on the inside.
Tell me about this police warehouse.
I got a guy who works at City Hall. He mops the floors. Now, when we were kids, he blew his pinky clean off. We used to call him... This is not the point. He was able to pull the blueprints and the work schedules. Now, if we enter the warehouse here between swing shifts, we'll be able to grab the files and bolt. Less than a minute.
And you're sure that file will be there?
I have never been sure.
Budget constraints force most government offices to manage their data using rigid, out-of-date filing systems. The constant glitches and lack of technical support give you a great opportunity to sidestep the normal rules and procedures.
How you doing there? This little devil didn't get back into the file box. Case number 0852979. Can you make sure it finds its way back home? Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Case is closed. Doesn't say anything about new files.
Well, it'll be under Detective Finley. Should come up in a few hours.
Or next June. You know how it is.
Sorry, can't file this without proper authorization.
Of course, if you run into someone who insists on doing things by the book, you better know how to bend those same rules in your favor.
Okay, listen, we need your help here, see, because I'm...
An idiot. An idiot who's going to get us both suspended.
I need supervisor approvals.
Hey, eyes up here, little man. He's already on my bad side. And if you don't want to end up there, too, you'll quit looking down my shirt and take the damn file.
It wasn't, ma'am.
You can't bend the rules for your precious file room, but sexual harassment's okay.
Okay. I'll file it. Just go.
You know, you're,
If you say pretty when you're angry, I'll break your jaw.
No, I was gonna go with terrifying.
Look who I found in the visitor's center.
Hi. Honey, what happened? It's fine, it's nothing. It's good to see you. You too.
Well, you'll be home soon, right? And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Getting out of here?
And the quicker we get going, the faster she'll be eating some of your world-famous meatloaf.
Would you back off?
I am just concerned with national security, Fiona's freedom, and getting a dangerous gun runner off the street. But by all means, you take your time.
Is he always like this?
Yeah. Did you bring it?
Yeah. I hope this is still what you're looking for. I deleted some pictures of you and Michael on the beach. And they kept sending all these photos of the baby, and I needed to make some room. I'm sorry.
It's okay. There are no secret messages in my photos. Encrypted data card. Basically just a phone book for all my contacts.
Should I be running a metal detector over the throat pill you gave me?
No. No, that was just a pillow.
All right, then. This little toy will make it seem as though your call is coming from your very own cell phone somewhere in South Miami. My operative's in place. You just get Grayson to the meeting. Officially, Fiona Glenann was never arrested, so Grayson should buy it.
Grayson will want to do this his way. It'd be a lot easier if you'd let me handle him in person.
The warden's not going to be too eager for you to be having an afternoon stroll all by yourself. We're going to use my operative. I brought you a cheat sheet so you can get all the details just right.
Can I take my frame back now?
I wish you would. Fiona, let's make that call. Speakerphone, please.
Glenann. Been a while.
I've been out of the country. I need to put some cash together. The last shipment that I bought from you, I need to sell it back.
All right, $5,000.
5? It's worth 10 times that.
Okay, how does $5,000 sound?
You're a bastard. Did you know that?
Well, sounds like you're in a bind. Take it or leave it.
Fine. My associate, Stephen Del Pratt, will meet you.
Don't know him. Won't work with him. But you or Michael are no deal.
Fine. It's Michael, then.
I'll text you the details.
Sounds like a barrel of laughs. Would you like to tell Michael, or should I? You need the number?
No, I have Michael's number right here.
Look, I won't be able to stop the alarm from going off, so we'll have about a minute before this place turns into Cop Central.
This place is huge. There won't be enough time.
Just keep moving. You'll be fine. Explosive breaching is usually the fastest way into any building, but it isn't exactly the most subtle. When a softer touch is required, a compact hydraulic wedge can quickly pry a door away from its frame without waking up the neighbors or singeing off your eyebrows. Let's move, clock's ticking. Precinct 234, right?
Looks like it's organized by year. It's 0852979. Song I've been singing for the last 3 years.
What are you doing? Just take the whole box.
I gotta make sure the file's here.
Well, hurry up.
Back off and keep watch, will you? Gotcha. Time's up. We got company. Back up, let's see it. Take care of it.
No way. You know why I only spent 5 years in jail? It's because I didn't point my gun at anybody.
I'm not gonna have him see my face.
See, you didn't see your face. Happy?
Let's just get the hell out of here.
Oh, that doesn't look promising at all.
What are we doing up here?
Oh, I thought you'd like the view. You don't know anything about cops, do you? They have to search the whole building before they come up here. Just calm down and let me think.
Yeah, I think we're screwed.
You're the one who was taking your sweet time in there.
They're everywhere. I said we go back down and grab the cart that you choked out. At least we have a hostage that way.
And risk being spotted? The only thing going for us right now is we haven't been seen yet.
No, that cat's gonna be out of the bag pretty quick.
Fastest way back to the car is straight ahead. All we gotta do is get the cops to move. I have a buddy who lives around here. Creating distractions is, well, let's just say it's, hey, Chuck? Yeah, it's me. Listen, I'm gonna cut right to it. I have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, no kidding, Mike. What the hell's going on in there?
Look, I'm at that cop record place around the corner from you. Look, I set off these big air raid sirens. Pigs haven't seen us yet.
How much time you got?
Well, we're on the roof. I'd say maybe 10 minutes. So I need you to create a big distraction on the northwest corner. Give the cops something else to think about.
Yeah, we're on it. Sit tight, buddy.
Great. Now what are we gonna do? I thought Mike knew what he was doing, huh? This is a disaster.
Don't get ahead of yourself. It's only a pre-disaster. Now look, Mike wants a distraction, right? So we'll set off an alarm in the impound yard. The cops will think Mike escaped the building.
Brilliant. So we get chased by the cops instead.
I didn't say the plan was perfect. What are you doing? What's that for?
It's one of those friendship bracelets. What's it look like? They're way off the roof.
I thought you said you had a...
He's gonna give us an opening. And when he does, we're gonna have to get down as quick as we can. Like gym class, all right? Not a good time.
Michael, I've been calling you. I need your help.
What's going on?
It's this thing Card wants me to do.
Fee, he is trying to help you.
I know. The problem is Grayson will only make the deal with you. Can you meet him this afternoon?
I'm kind of in a tough spot right now. Can we do it tomorrow?
No, he won't budge. It's now or never.
Fee?
So quiet. Must be serious.
Yeah,
Michael, I understand. It's okay.
I'll get it done.
I know you'll try, but you can't be everywhere all the time. I wish I was there to back you up.
That's enough. Look, I hate to interrupt this love fest. We only have one shot here, so I need you to abandon whatever reindeer games you're currently involved in and get on this.
I'm going as fast as I can.
You got time to make phone calls now? Who the hell was that?
Just a girl, on again, off again, jail again. Long story that we don't have time for. The mistake people make in trying to deal with a guard dog is trying to deal with a guard dog. A well-trained German Shepherd can run nearly 30 miles an hour, jump about 5 feet vertically, and bite with more than 500 pounds of pressure.
All right, ladies first.
You're such a gentleman.
Yeah, wait till you get the bill to repair my trunk lantern.
Trying to distract a dog may seem like a good idea, but it usually just delays getting attacked by a few seconds. The best strategy is to stay as far away as possible, and if you can, put some solid steel between you and the animal.
Get in there. The dog looks hungry.
All right. Oh, nice. Yeah, thanks for that. What are you, size 12?
11. Still remember what you're doing there, Grandpa?
Trust me, best hands east of the Mississippi. Just give me 1 second. Okay, maybe 2. There we go. Buckle up. It's not gonna keep those cops back much longer.
Don't worry, here comes the cavalry. And there they go. Run, little piggies! You ready?
Ready.
You got nothing up there. Walk in the park, right? Let's get the hell out of here. I don't see any cops. Once we get out of Overtown, we're as free as a bird.
Maybe we should ditch a ride just in case.
We have a better chance of getting caught car hopping than we do motoring through. What are you worried about? In 15 minutes, you'll be home enjoying some alone time with that file. Yeah, hey.
Michael, please tell me you're on your way.
Working on a couple more kinks.
Huh, well, that doesn't sound very promising. I must tell you, your extracurriculars are getting in the way of my operation.
Trying to.
Remember what I told you in training about the verb to try?
How much time do I have?
An hour, max. Michael, if you want us to close up shop here, you just say the word, because
I just don't think it's fair to Fiona to get her hopes up.
No, don't pull the plug.
No more calls. Got it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just my bookie. I'm in a big hole with him. One more job and I get back to
Worry
you.
about this job first.
What are you worried about? We're miles away from the cops. My buddy took care of us.
Damn it. If we don't lose him now, it's gonna get ugly real fast.
Try the first side street after 23rd, definitely the housing projects.
You sure it's not a dead end this time?
That wasn't my dead end. It was your wrong turn.
Yelling isn't helping.
Then get us out of here.
Hey, you want to drive? Come on over.
If we get much closer, I'm going to have to start shooting.
All right, I got an idea, but you're not gonna like it.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Jesse, please tell me you're still at the loft.
I was just leaving. What's up?
Great. Listen, I got a bit of a cop problem. You know the speedboat that's docked down by the river?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need you to get that and meet me under the port bridge, you know, like now.
You got it, Sammy.
Did you say under the bridge?
Yeah, hope you can swim.
More often than not, high-speed chases end with the fleeing driver in handcuffs or in a bed at the hospital. Escaping with your freedom and the ability to use both of your legs means making a getaway the cops aren't prepared to deal with.
Okay, running out of real estate. You ready?
We die, it's on you, Evil Knievel.
Well, if we make it, Alito's around you, sweetie. Good job, Jesse.
Did I come through with this, bro, or did I come through?
You're right. It says the cops had a different informant. It's not Trent.
I told you. Hey, I gotta go. You got a lot of things to work out, a lot of things to figure out.
Well, there's nothing to figure out. There's only one person that could have given the cops this much info. But there's no way. Can't be right.
If it's in the file, I don't know how you argue with that.
You don't understand. Everything in this file points to my wife.
When your target draws a conclusion you're not ready for, you play along if it helps you get the job done. Sometimes it makes wrapping up a mission quick and easy,
No, I don't buy it.
and other times it makes your job that much harder.
Damn, this must be difficult for you. But I think you gotta start facing the facts.
Donna has been with me forever. She's my whole life. Why would you do this?
Well, with your old man gone, maybe she wanted to move up the food chain. Hey, you have to admit, the shoe fits pretty damn good. Now I know why she gave me such an icy reception.
This isn't possible. There has to be some kind of explanation.
You starting to make excuses for her? You sound like my mom when she got in a fight with my old man. Oh, he didn't need it. He loves us. You gonna forget that your dad died in prison because of her? You have to remember that, bro.
I've been saving this bullet for the person who sent my dad away. Hollow point, 9mm. You want me to use this on my wife?
No, you're smarter than that. You kill her, you go to jail. Don't kill her. Just kick her ass out. Don't look back.
I can't.
You have to think about all the wasted hours you spent chasing the wrong guy. And think about the pain she caused you. You have to do this for you. You have to do this for your dad. You have to finish what you started, bro.
I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna sort this out.
Well, the outdoor speakers are busted again. I gotta
Don't
go.
take another step. We gotta talk right now.
Wes, quit screwing around. What
Serious.
the hell's going on?
Explain something to me, Donna. Why do I have a file that says you've been feeding info to the cops? Why does it say that Trent was a damn goose chase? Explain that to me!
Hold on. Honey, where are you getting all of this? What, from your new friend there?
What's the matter?
Dude, this is crazy. Think about it. Ever crossed your mind that this guy is playing you? He could be working for Trent for all you know.
Look at you. Always spinning the story, trying to wiggle your way out of this.
Okay, who the hell do you think you are? Wes, how long have we been together? I love you. I would never do this to you. But that son of a bitch comes in and everything changes? He's not even family.
Family? You don't think watching his dad's back in the joint for 3 years makes me family? Breaking my parole?
Baby.
Look, Wes, this is your move. You know what to do. And if you don't, maybe you're not the man your dad thought you were.
Get her out of here. I never want to see her here again.
Baby, come on. Baby, this is crazy. Come on,
All this detective I turned out to be.
You figured it out. You just needed a co-detective. I got a jet.
Hey, anything you need, you just ask.
I might take you up on that. Here, I thought you forgot all about us.
Well, I'm fine. Thanks. Where am I going for this meet with Grayson?
Grove Key Marina. Don't bother stopping for a snack. You only have 30 minutes to get the guns, and you still need to get wired up.
Tell Fee I'm on my way.
Newsflash. Turns out your boyfriend can be everywhere at once. Sadly, that means my evening is also spoken for. I can't wait to meet this Grayson in person.
You boys have fun?
I'm sure it'll be a blast. Listen, I went ahead and took the liberty of getting you some takeout. Thai, I think, or I can't remember, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's a lot better than what you get in this dump.
You think a little lousy takeout is going to make me forgive you?
Forgive? Me? Forgive me for pulling every single string at the agency to get you out of here? Or is this still about Ireland? Because if it is, let me straighten you out on that score. Michael's cover was about to be blown. He wouldn't leave you. Forget about the fact that if he stayed, you'd both be dead right now, or worse. And would you, would you like to venture a guess just exactly who dropped everything and flew halfway around the world to make sure that that didn't happen? So, for all the happy memories that you've made so far with Michael Weston, the fun, the excitement, the felonies, you are welcome.
I rush across town to make this deal, and Grayson doesn't bother to show up on time.
Hey, you know what? It sure beats waiting on pins and needles for you all day.
What can I say? I'm in high demand.
How about you focus on the prize there, Maestro? Shot at the buzzer only counts if you drain it. Uh-huh. And Grayson is now headed your way. Remember, he has to take receipt of the guns before we move on him, yes?
You know, I was able to function in the field for 6 years without you.
No joke, Michael. Best years of my life there, pal.
Michael Weston. Almost didn't recognize you without the suit.
Laundry day. Where's my $5 grand?
Answer something for me first.
Oh, is this an interrogation or a deal?
That's the thing. I haven't heard from Fiona for months, and then boom, deal of the century? You know when something seems too good to be true.
Come on now, Michael. Fee's counting on you. Bring it home.
Or you think this is a setup?
Crossed my mind.
If I was working with the cops, they would have already stormed in here the moment you pulled a gun on me.
I don't hear any sirens. Fair point. Still, I'm curious why Fee's in such a hurry to offload these guns.
She's trying to buy me off.
What are you talking about?
She skipped town. She headed back to Ireland with this Brit. Screwed me on a deal. What can I say? At least she pays her debts. Well, at least she gets you to pay her debts.
Well, look at that. Michael Weston with a broken heart. It kills me, it really does. I'll be crying into my pillow tonight. This should cheer you up a little.
Guns are in the Charger.
Load them up.
That's our cue. Drop the hammer. Go, go, go!
You son of a...
You think Fee would replace me with a Brit?
Dead, Weston. You hear me?
Dead, 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 dead. Yeah, I know. What do you say, Card? Grayson is in cuffs. Is that enough to make the agency happy?
Michael, take a breath. For the love of God, you are allowed to be human every once in a while.
Answer the question, please.
Well, Michael, as of 20 seconds ago, Fiona got invited to the CIA company picnic. She is an official asset. Now, it is up to you to apprehend her get-out-of-jail-free card. Go get him, Tiger.
I'm working on it.
Hey, Mikey. I think you've earned a couple beers for working double duty today.
Thanks, I'm not drinking.
Well, neither is she. I thought we were all supposed to be friends now. Doesn't matter. I guess I can toast by myself.
Your brother is safe.
Are you sure? You don't think Wes is still going to come after him?
West found someone else to blame. It's over.
Thank you. I don't really know what else to say other than thank you.
Like I said, I always keep my promises.
Well, I suppose you want me to hold up my end of the agreement now. I've been supplying Anson with travel documents and cash every couple of weeks. I can tell you the exact location of the hotel in Atlantic City where he's expecting his next drop. But there's something I want from you first. Just promise me when you finally get that bastard in custody, no deals, no negotiations, no compromises.
Anson will get what he deserves. I promise you that.
Next Thursday.
How can you be sure you're not walking into another trap?
Michael's closer than he's ever been to catching the man who burned him. But someone won't make it back. This summer, it's the one episode you can't miss. Burn Notice, all new episode next Thursday at 9 on USA. Characters welcome.